Tate, don't leave town.
Will do, Sheriff. I'll just be in the cafe getting something to eat.
Just don't leave town till I say so. Some of you carry him over to the jail cell to bleed out.
We have beef stew or chicken and noodles.
Beef and biscuits?
Coffee?
Yeah.
Hey, I know who you are. You're the one who just killed a kid. Killing didn't seem to ruin your appetite none. I guess you do a lot of that, don't you, Tate Butler?
Don't bother my customers, Wilson. You might scare him off.
Gunfighters don't get scared off by nothing, do they, Tate Butler? Yeah, you're a tough guy.
You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to, mister. He's just a nosy, old gossip.
Now that's not a nice thing to say about one of your regular customers.
That's all right, miss. Thank you.
You got nice manners. You from back east?
Indiana.
They don't got no gunfighters in Indiana. Is that why you out here?
I'm out here for the same reason everybody else is.
Gold?
Adventure.
Adventure? Well, you got lots of that, didn't you? It's a real adventure when everybody's trying to kill you.
Catherine, I saw you out there earlier. You can't protect him from behind a barrel. And even if you could this time, there's always going to be another gunfighter trying to kill him.
So?
Stay away from Tate. He's no good.
I'm a grown woman, and I'll do what I want.
I can't just stand by and watch you make a mistake. How could a father just let his only daughter get hurt without saying something?
Well, you said your piece. Now leave. You lost the right to be my father a long time ago, when you left my mother.
You won't be Tate Butler's wife. You'll be his widow.
I hate to admit it, Katie dear, but he might be right.
Coffee, Sheriff?
That would be lovely, darling.
Pie?
That does look good. You talked me into it.
He shot first.
I know. You're safe. The kid had a $200 bounty on his head, dead or alive, so you'll be collecting some money.
Well, that's lucky.
I'll sell his horse, his saddle, and his personal items to pay the undertaker, but then you need to get out of town. I can't be having gunfights in the middle of Main Street. And he may have family coming after you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. I understand.
You're getting slow. He beat you.
But his aim was bad.
Well, you won't last long now that you're slowing down. You just got lucky this time. Why don't you go home, wherever that is? Family will hide you.
Dad died, Mom remarried, and I left.
Well, why don't you find religion?
Me.
Religion? That's a good one. Hey, there's a church over in Riverton. It's got a new pastor. Says he wants to tame the West. Bryce Smith is the new pastor's name. And he's let it be known that he wants to help people like you.
Seems to me that may be just what you're looking for. Yeah. Why don't you go find religion? Or Mexico? I don't care which one.
Fine.
I'll have your reward money tomorrow afternoon. But then you need to leave town and leave Catherine alone.
Thanks.
Tate. You want something else?
No. What I want, I can't have.
What?
No. Not that. Oh, God.
All I've got is beans.
You can eat that, or I'll take you down to the river and we can get you some of that new green grass if you want.
It's up to you. All I know is that if I want Katie, I've got to fix this.
She deserves better. Say, that guy, Wilson, He was talking about a preacher, same name as my baby brother, helping guys like me. Do you think my baby brother might have followed me all the way out here? No, I don't think I'm worth following out here either. No, I don't think I talk too much. All I know is that you and I, regardless, are going to have to go to Riverton if I want the girl. See, I wonder if my baby brother would even remember anything. I hope so, because his father was a miserable old bastard.
You talking to yourself again, Tate?
I have to. Nobody else listens to me anymore, not even Dusty.
That was a close one today.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
You and me both. I worry about you. So when can we stop this sneaking around?
Oh, well, probably just as soon as I'm done killing them all.
No, seriously.
I don't know.
Run away to California.
Yeah, we could. But somebody there would probably recognize me and it would just start all over again. Speaking of starting all over again.
Ouch! I wish you didn't have to wear that gun all the time.
Yeah, you and me both. How about I take it off for you?
You awake?
Oh. Well, I am now.
I couldn't really sleep. I kept wishing that things were different.
Well, they're not.
Couldn't you just stay out here for a little while? And come back into town like nothing happened. Maybe even get a job. All those gunfighters will have to leave eventually.
No, I was asked to leave.
He didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, he did. And I can't blame him. That was the third gunfight on Main Street this month.
Well, then what are we gonna do?
Well, I could go to Riverton, wait my time out there, and wait until I hear all the gunfighters have left. Then
what?
well, there's a preacher in Riverton, same name as my baby brother. So, I've got to check that out.
Preacher? You're related to a preacher?
It's possible. You know, my mother was a God-fearing woman. Maybe she brought up my brother in the faith.
Why didn't none of that ever rub off on you?
Oh, I tried it. I'd prayed every night that my stepfather'd stop beating me. When it didn't work, I gave up on praying and I left. Say, when can I see you again?
I'll try and sneak away from the store. Mama gets real tired nowadays. It's hard for me to leave her.
Can I buy a lunch at the cafe once you get all cleaned up?
Not with Wilson hanging out there all the time.
Maybe I'll just have to shoot him too. No, I'm just kidding.
Largo factorum della città largo. La 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 la. Presto, take it già, presto. La 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 la. Fortunatissimo per verità. Fortunatissimo per verità. La 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 la.
Living a Christian life is harder than it looks. All around us are temptations that can keep us from our goals. Directly after today's service, we're going to have a celebration of baptism down at the river, where our new members will receive their shield of protection and all are welcome to attend. The good book tells us how God wants us to live. It's not a suggestion, but a guide to find eternal salvation, which is the only way to achieve true happiness. The Ten Commandments keep it simple for us. Love thy neighbor, don't cheat on your wife, don't kill, love God. Could it be any clearer than that? We strive to follow, but God provides forgiveness for those who fall short. God loves us because we are his children, and parents love their children unconditionally even when they do something wrong. That is the good news for today. Now let us stand and sing our praises to the Lord. Lucy, what hymn are we going to sing today?
Well, since we don't have any hymnals, how about Shall We Gather by the River?
Everyone knows that. Now let's follow me down to the river as we sing. Shall we gather at the river,
where bright angels' feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever flowing by the throne of God.
This must be the place. I wonder if I should wait until the music stops or if I should just go in. I'm looking for a sign, Dusty. Oh. Well, there's my sign. Spelled the right way.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to join us?
I guess.
Everyone's out back by the river. There's a baptism today. Come with me.
All right. Come on, Dusty. I think you're too big to baptize.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah! Praise the Lord!
Hallelujah!
Tate!
Long time, little brother.
12 years!
Honey, would you like a towel?
No, that's why God created hot, dry breezes. I need to go finish the Lord's work.
So you're Tate. That was quite an entrance you caused.
I was trying to sneak in unnoticed.
It didn't work. I'm your sister-in-law, Lucy.
Oh. Well, pleasure to meet you.
When Mama was ill, I took care of her. And she made me promise I'd find you. You broke her heart when you left.
You sold the place?
I had to. I couldn't take care of it all by myself.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't get much for it, and I used the money to go to college. There's no inheritance for you.
Well, I didn't expect any. I'm glad you got some decent schooling out of it.
I was worried you'd be mad. It was originally your father's place. When I saw your name in one of those Guides to Gunfighters of the Wild West books, I knew it had to be you. And I could keep my promise to Mama.
Well, I'm glad you did. I always wondered what happened after I left.
I wasn't surprised you went down the wrong path.
Yeah, about that. Those books are just crap. I'm not a gunfighter. I don't go looking for gunfights. They come looking for me. Call themselves shooters or, caballeros, whatever. They're all just morons and murderers, just trying to kill me to make a name for themselves.
They don't know you're here. Everyone thinks you're my brother.
Yeah, just give it some time. It'll happen.
Morning, Reverend.
Marshal, this is my brother Tate. Tate, this is our sheriff. He used to be a federal marshal before he moved to our town.
Yeah, I heard your brother was in town. That's why I'm here. I know who you are, Tate Butler.
I'm just here to visit my brother.
That's good. I don't want any trouble in my town. And Mr. Butler, trouble follows you wherever you go.
I'll be leaving soon.
Good. We got enough of your kind around here already.
I don't like you trying to run my brother out of town, Marshal. He's done nothing.
Not yet. But he attracts gunfighters. And I don't need that kind in my town. You've got too many of them rehabilitating around here as it is.
As Christians, we must do God's bidding and help those unable to help themselves.
What would Jesus do?
It's got a good ring to it.
Marshal, dinner's ready.
We'll be right there. That's not very neighborly, Marshal.
Now, my job's to protect the town, not to be neighborly. You know, Bryce, I'd like to help your brother if I could. But I can't and protect the town at the same time.
Marshal.
So, does Dusty like it here?
Oh, I suppose so. We do a lot of camping, so it's a nice change of pace.
Tay's been running from the young guns, too.
That's terrible. Bryce's converts have the same problem. It's like you just can't give up gunfighting.
Yeah, I'd like to settle down and find a place, but they just find me again.
Well, no one knows you're here.
Well, the marshal recognized him. That's why he was here earlier.
We need to tell everyone he's Tate Smith, your brother.
Yeah, it might be a little late for that.
Well, it's never too late for prayer.
Yeah, I'd like something a little bit more tangible.
Tate could buy a place here. Settle down near us.
I'd like to. But your Marshal Pearson just asked me to leave.
He asked Tate Butler to leave. Tate Butler lives in Hayward. Tate Smith lives here in Riverton.
I am not going to lie for him, Lucy.
You could buy the Jensen's place on the outskirts of town under the name Tate Smith. They want to move back east and you can get it for cheap.
How cheap?
$150 or less.
Huh.
You go back to Hayward and make everyone think you live there, and I'll get you that ranch.
So I was thinking about what Lucy is doing. And I'm thinking it just might work.
Does he ever answer you?
Dusty is not a big talker. He's more of a listener.
I'm so glad you're back. So what happened?
I found my baby brother.
Really?
Yeah. He looks like Mama and he's married.
What's she like?
Oh, she's a strong girl. Perfect for him. I am a little worried that they're not prepared for how hard life is out here. But she is helping me buy a ranch.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. So I was thinking we could settle down out here. I could call myself Tate Smith. And we could run some cattle and grow a garden.
We?
Mm-hmm. I'm asking, Katie.
Father would never let me marry a gunfighter.
Well, Tate Smith is a rancher.
You can't fool Father.
I'm going to change that.
I know.
You know, I never asked for this life. That book turned me into something I ain't. I've just been defending myself.
I know.
And sometimes I've thought to myself the only way I was going to get it to stop was when I got killed.
No. Not like that. I like the name change, but it might not be enough.
I could grow a beard.
Come by the store tomorrow. We'll talk more about it.
All right. I won't have much time, though.
Got some nice brown bread in.
Ooh.
Woman in town makes it for me. It'll go good with all those beans you eat. Besides, Mother said she wanted to start taking long naps in the afternoons from now on.
Well, okay.
Don't worry about Father. He's only doing what he thinks he has to make up for all those years he hurt Mama.
Yeah, we're all trying to make up for something.
I brought you some soap. Take a bath in the river for me?
What makes you think I have time for this? Don't you love me the way I am?
Well, I like the clean version better. Bath first.
old man. Hey! You hearing me? I'm faster than you.
I've got no problem with you, stranger.
Faster than you, old man.
Uh-huh.
Hey! Stop right there.
Nothing good can come from this, buddy.
I ain't your buddy. Just saying I'm faster than you.
Yeah, you probably are. Let's not fight about it, huh?
You're yellow. I'm gonna show to everyone here that I'm faster than you.
Who cares who's faster? I don't.
I do. We all care.
Not so fast, ladies.
Now everyone clear out of here. There's gonna be a fight and you better get ready.
No. Now be careful, huh?
Want to count down?
Countdown. I don't want to do this.
1, 2, 3.
Lucky again, Tate.
Yeah, thanks, Sheriff.
Well, I couldn't risk it. Catherine would never forgive me if I let anything happen to you.
Father, got these two for you.
What did they do?
Oh, Sheriff.
Oh, the Slim Gang. You two, take them to jail. Come on, move!
That was too close.
Well, the only thing that matters is making it out alive. Slim here was wanted, so he'll be collecting another bounty.
You shot her.
But it's my job. I can't collect the bounty. We'll just call it an early wedding present.
What?
Besides, once someone's dead, what difference does it make what direction the bullet came from?
Thank you.
Well, looks like I won't need to call the undertaker. If her aim was better, I'd be burying the two of you. Need to be careful, Tate. Oh, and when you kill someone, you take their soul, some say. Now, you've got to battle their demons, too.
But you're the one who killed her.
I know. Get out of here.
Can I buy you a meal?
I wish I could. I gotta get back to Mother. Not here.
Looks like you got lucky once again. You're gonna live to see another day, thanks to your friends. I don't know why they wrote all them books about you. You don't seem all that fast to me. When I was in my prime, I was faster than you.
You were never a fast draw, Wilson. And you never had a prime. So shut up and stop bothering my customers.
I'm just speaking my mind, Missy. Ain't a man allowed to do that?
This may come as a rude awakening, but I'm not a gunfighter. All those stories in that book are made up. The author made them up to sell books, and he used my name because he liked the way it sounded.
Well, just how much did they pay you for all them made-up stories about you?
Nothing.
Nothing? You sound to me like you got took.
Drink to that.
Whoa! I see the water was cold.
Ain't it rude to sneak up on a man when his ammo is wet? Throw me that towel. Thanks. I just got back from Riverton. You remember that preacher Wilson was going on about? Turns out he's my baby brother. So, I'm planning on buying a place down there and settling down.
Well, that's good. I suppose you're going to try and take Catherine with you.
I'm going to ask.
Well, I'm not one to give advice on marriage, since I botched it with her mother. But I hope for Catherine's sake, she's strong enough to turn you down. Here's your money.
Put in the saddlebag. Throw me those pants, would you?
I know too much about your kind of life to want that for her. She'd be better off a spinster.
I am not a gunfighter.
I know you're not a gunfighter. You're too slow to be a gunfighter. We saved your butt this time, but you may not be so lucky next time. And who asked someone to marry into that? Women don't want to think you might not come home. Catherine's mother asked me to quit once. When I didn't, well, you know the rest.
I do. I've heard all about it. And I am done with that. Throw me that shirt.
But are the other gunfighters done with you? They won't be done with you, son, till you're dead and 6 feet under. So you better watch your back.
Here, Mother, let me help you with that.
I don't need no help. I can still handle things around here myself. I might be old, but I'm not dead yet, Katie dear.
Mother, I don't like to hear you talk like that.
Well, it's the truth. Most people my age are already dead.
But do we have to talk about it all the time?
Well, we do, so that you'll know what to do.
But when it happens, I'll call the undertaker, all right?
But do you know what dress I want to be buried in? I've got the plot next to your grandmother reserved for me. There's one there for you, too. And a husband, if you ever get one. And I hope to God it's not that Tate Butler.
Oh, Mother.
You need to know these things.
Well, now I do.
And you need to know how to order merchandise for the store.
Fine, okay.
This is how the store is run.
I'll learn it.
You wouldn't have to do it all alone if you had a man in your life.
Like I said, I can learn it.
You don't need that bad boy in your life. You need someone who will help you. Don't you go making that same mistake I did.
Do you think we ought to risk going to see Katie one more time? I never really properly proposed to her. I should do that. You know, with a gold ring and get down on one knee and all that. I mean, the proper proposal. That's the way to do it. Oh, man. You think I can pull this off? Of course, with that reward money, I could buy a real nice ring with that, couldn't I? Do I go get the ring or do I go see my girl? Thanks, that helps a lot. So, I was wondering if you would help me pick out a ring for Catherine.
I would love to help.
Oh, thank you. I need a ring, right, for a proper proposal? I mean, did Bryce have a ring for you?
I have your mother's ring.
My mother had a ring?
Apparently, yes.
It must be from Bryce's father. My father never had anything but debt to his name.
I'm sorry. I know you didn't like your stepfather much.
It's ancient history. Because I'm about to own my own home, right?
That's right. I registered the deed yesterday under the name Tate Smith.
You registered the deed. I can move in.
Today, if you'd like.
Dusty! Dusty, we've got our own home. Oh, that's wonderful. Now Kitty and I can start a family.
It'll be real nice having a family around here. We want to have a baby, too.
I just hope Katie says yes.
You're a good man. Of course she'll say yes. Besides, there's not much else to choose from around here.
Wait, so I get the girl because the options are bad?
Brother, it's good to see you. I'm preparing a special sermon on Sunday, and you should be there. I thought I would address loving thy neighbor, even though we're all different, God's lost sheep and all that. I'm preparing the congregation for when you move in.
So I should wait a few weeks until you've prepared him for me?
No. You should be at the church every Sunday showing God your commitment by putting your butt on the bench.
Yeah, I don't know how to break this to you, brother, but I'm not much of a churchgoer.
Well, now you are.
Tate was telling me about this lady friend he has.
God is the one who makes all things possible, and you must show him your devotion. Without him in your life is worthless.
Tate was telling me about this lady friend he has.
Tate must ask for forgiveness for his sins. If he repents, our loving, merciful God will grant it. If you believe and are baptized, then you are saved, and that is your good news, brother.
Yeah.
Even though you've taken the lives of others, God will forgive you.
I really wasn't worried too much about that. It was self-defense.
Turn all your worries over to Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go take a look at the new place. Thank you for all you've done, and I might see you on Sunday, Pastor.
It's God's will.
Yeah, till Sunday.
Plan on staying for supper?
Thanks.
What was all that God forgiveness stuff you were giving Tate?
Well, he's killed many men, and he has to make himself right with the Lord.
I'm with him. I think the Lord understands self-defense.
Well, yes, but...
But you're his brother. He wants to start a new life with his girlfriend.
That's wonderful, but...
But you need to be his brother and not his pastor. You may have found religion, but you have not found compassion. God, if you're listening, please let me have a baby before them.
Ladies? Guess not. There it is. That's home for now. Hopefully forever, huh? Let's go take a look. Yeah. Boy, does it have promise, huh? All right. Go. Well, this is it, Dusty. This is great! Let's go check out that barn. Well, I promised you a barn, Dusty. This is home.
What's the matter with you people? Why can't you accept that we've repented and changed our ways? God has forgiven us. Why can't you? Come and sit with me. Come and sit with me now.
Move over. Rejoice, for the day that the Lord has given us today. Lucy, Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
You had this whole section to yourself.
Yeah, well, I guess I look like I've got something they might catch.
Yeah, well, they'll come around once their ivory towers start to crumble.
Yeah, I don't mind. Don't worry about it.
Did you get the ring?
There's one over at the general store. It's got an emerald and 2 diamonds. I told the owner you'd be over to take a look at it for me.
I'll go tomorrow.
I see you didn't take my warning.
Marshall, how's Linda?
She's good. She just left to go home and start supper. If you hurry, you can catch up to her.
Yeah, I think I'll stick around here and listen to you try to run my brother-in-law to town.
No, I think of more like a little friendly advice.
It's too late for that. I've bought a place and I plan on settling down.
You know, you're putting the townsfolk in danger.
They're in no danger from me.
Good. And when your friends come around looking to kill you, I'll send them out to your ranch.
Nice of you to put my life in danger.
Just doing my job.
Can't you find a way to protect Tate, too?
You know, if I could protect him, I would.
That's all right. I'll handle it.
Yeah, but can Catherine?
Have you seen her shotgun?
I love you too, Tate. Good morning, Mrs. Cleveland.
Good morning.
How can I help you?
I wanted to make a Sunday dress for my daughter.
Oh, well, we've got a nice selection of gingham right here.
Your mother's not here today?
She has trouble sleeping. Takes her a while to get going in the mornings. She'll be in soon.
All old people have those problems. She was going to order some pink bolts for me. Have they come in yet?
There doesn't seem to be much pink here. Let me check the ledger to see what was ordered and what came in. There doesn't seem to be much pink here.
Well, this one's not bad. It could work. How long before more bolts come in?
Could be a month or more.
Well, this will have to do. Can you put it on our account?
Of course.
And send it to our house?
Absolutely. Mother, did you order any pink fabric for Mrs. Cleveland recently?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Or maybe I forgot.
Mother, you don't look well. Should I go get the doctor?
Doctors are for sick people. I'm just a little confused about our stock.
Mother? How did you know?
You know how word gets around.
I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what I should do.
Marry me.
What?
Let me take care of you. Well, if it's too soon, I can wait.
I don't know what I should do about anything anymore, and I'm scared. Father said he'd help me out with the store until I can sort things out.
Where are the canned apricots?
Right here on the middle shelf.
Oh, we need to order more. That's it for these.
Okay, thanks, Pops.
That'll be 2 beds, please. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, and I need a pound of 6-penny nails.
You got it, Katie.
I'll be right with you.
Take your time, I'm in no rush.
Tate! Could you take these things to their wagon for them, Pops?
Sure.
Thanks, Pops.
Looks like you fellas going to be doing some roofing. We are. Yes, we are. Thank you kindly.
What is going on in here?
Pops is helping me stock the shelves.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day.
How long can you stay?
As long as you need me to stay.
It's not good for you to be hanging out here, Tate Butler. Keep moving.
You still the sheriff?
My deputy's handling the day-to-day duties, but it's still my jurisdiction.
Well, the apron's a good look. We need a nanny, I'll send for you.
You should be leaving now, Tate.
You know anyone who wants to buy a store?
So you decide to leave now? Just now?
Well, Tate can't stay. Why should I?
Well, this town depends on the store, and you're the only one that knows how to run it.
Pops is not the best shopkeeper. He's more of the run folks out of town type person.
I noticed.
Now, Katie, you know all I want is what's best for you. I just want to help.
Well, then get that order on the counter ready for me. Give me that ring, Tate Butler.
Oh, don't worry, I'll clean it up.
No, that's all right. I'll get it. Sorry it took me so long to decide.
That's okay. You're worth waiting for.
Working with my father really helped me decide.
I notice you two are getting along better.
Yeah, he's not so bad. He just wants what's best for me, but he doesn't know how or what that is.
I wish I could get along with him better, too.
Oops.
That's okay, Pops.
Oh, no, I'm just no good at this line of work.
It's all right.
So what happens if you don't find a buyer? You still gonna run away with Tate?
I'll hire someone to run the store.
Well, I can help out here and watch the place for you.
I appreciate that, but maybe I can find someone a little more experienced.
Don't you think you should get to know him a little better?
No.
Wouldn't you like a wedding?
Signing some papers with the judge is enough for me. Did I show you the ring he gave me?
Oh, that's real nice, Katie.
Well, it's just me. I just snuck in the back way to avoid being seen by the guys at the saloon.
What are you looking for?
Just watching people coming and going.
Any gunfighters?
Well, this cowboy just came out of the saloon. Looks a little suspicious. I think he works at the Bishop's ranch, but I'm not sure. He's a hired hand.
Not a gunfighter?
He wears his gun belt too high.
Can't spend the afternoon looking out the window watching for gunfighters anyway.
Why not?
It's a waste of time. Eventually, one will ride in, come in here, and call me out. There's nothing we can do. If a gunfighter's looking for me, I'll just come in here. Not that hard to find.
Well, tell him you moved to Riverton.
Tell him I'm dead.
Tell him you're dead. Now, I could put an empty grave near Mother's in the cemetery with your name on it.
Yeah, that'd be a neat trick.
What does love thy neighbor really mean? Is it literal and just means the house next door? It means mankind. It means treating others the way you want them to treat you. Do you have to be kind to someone who doesn't go to your church? Or someone you're pretty sure is not a Christian? But what about the nice man who's killed another? Is it really killing if he's done it during war? It means love mankind. Give others the pleasure of your company, and be kind to others. Have a blessed week.
Thanks, Robert. Good speech.
God bless.
Where have you been?
Catherine's mother died, and I went to be with her.
Oh, so sad.
Thank you. But things being as they are, she wants to sell the store and move here with me. So do you know anybody who wants to buy a store?
Let me think on it.
All right, in other news, she wants to marry me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, but the store is the last obstacle.
Don't worry, it will happen.
All right.
Why are all you lawmen such sneaky bastards?
This is what we're good at.
Well, what brings you all the way out here?
Well, I heard that you were back from the funeral.
I got back Sunday, just in time for church.
And here I was thinking that you'd stay there with your woman.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not wanted in that town either. That's why I bought this place, and I plan to settle down.
And if that were possible, I'd be happy for you. But I seen some stuff in town this week, and because of Lucy, I sent them away.
Thank you.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, as soon as my wife can sell her store in Hayward, I'm planning on bringing her out here.
Yeah, Lucy told me. I sent the Robinsons down to talk to her. They're good people, the Robinsons. They're poor, but they're honest.
Well, thank you again. That's unexpected.
Like I said, I want peace, Mr. Butler, and I'll get it any way I can.
All I want is peace, too.
Well, good. And we got something in common.
Howdy, darling.
Oh my God, you came back!
I told you I'd be back.
It's been such a long time.
A week.
Oh, that's a long time.
Say, Marshal Pearson said that he sent some people to talk to you. The Robinsons?
Yeah, they came in yesterday. I've been trying to work with them, but they have no money. I could give them a loan, but I'm not a bank.
You're wearing my ring.
Did you listen to a word I just said? Be careful with that! That has my mom's dishes in it.
Why don't you go back inside and make sure we've got everything, honey?
Is there anything I can do?
Can I help?
Why don't you come over here and help me tie down a few things, Horace?
Sure.
Hey, Sheriff, come give me a hand. Catherine wants a few of her mother's things. We'll be back for the hutch.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of it until you can come back and get it for your home.
Thank you.
Oh, why does everything she wants have to be so heavy? Things just aren't going to be the same around here with Daisy gone.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be back from time to time to check on things.
Well, I'll keep an eye on things here for her.
Thank you.
Robinson.
Robinsons know where you are.
Yeah, but they're sworn to secrecy.
But can they be trusted?
Well, if they want to keep running the general store, they'll keep to themselves.
I think I've got everything for now.
Well, don't worry, Mrs. Butler. We'll take care of things here for you. Oh, I mean, Mrs. Smith.
It was just an honest mistake. He didn't mean anything by it.
It won't happen again.
A mistake like that could get my husband killed.
Yeah, it's just sort of real important that you remember from now on, we're the Smiths.
Yes, sir, Smiths. Yes, sir, Smiths from now on.
That's right, the Smiths. All right, Catherine, we got to get going. We got a long way to go.
Remember, we've got that one last stop.
Just take a seat anywhere, mister.
That ain't no mister. That's Tate Butler.
Morning, Wilson.
I see you're headed out of town.
I'm headed to Riverton. I'm giving up running for a living.
You leaving? I wonder if before you leave, could you sign my book for me?
Only for you, but I signed that vile thing.
And I'm here to stop you from moving. I don't want you in my town.
I've already bought a place and the wagon's packed.
And I owe it to the fine, peaceful, loving citizens of Riverton to keep you from moving to my town.
Well, if that's what they pay you to do, then I guess you're just going to have to do it.
Get in that wagon. Get out of town.
You can't prevent me from moving to Riverton.
I don't want to have to kill you, Mr. Butler. But if you intend to head to Riverton, I'll do just that.
You're not going to prevent me from taking my wife to Riverton.
Then I'm going to have to challenge you.
I don't want to have to shoot you, Marshal.
There'll be no killing in my place.
Outside. Now.
This is going to be good.
I don't want to do this, Sheriff.
Get up in your wagon and head the other way. You're not wanted in Riverton.
I can't do that.
1, 2, 3.
I've seen it myself. I've seen it with my old eyes. Tate Butler. He's dead.
Go on, folks. There's nothing to see here. Someone give me the Undertaker.
Did you have to do this?
I'm just doing my job. Someone get this trash out of here. Everyone deserves a second chance, Mr. Smith.
Good job, Marshal. Thanks for aiming high. Thanks for the chicken blood and the sausage casing. That really worked. What made you think of that, anyway?
Well, I got the idea from when Pops broke that jar in the store. Thank God the marshal could aim high.
Yes. Thank God Lucy got him to play along.
You think the town really believed it?
Oh, I know Wilson did. He'll remember that till his dying day.
How many hours is it to the ranch?
All day and into tomorrow.
This is not what I thought shopkeeping would be like.
What did you think it would be like?
More talking to people, learning about the town.
Oh, gossiping.
No, you know I'm not like that.
Whatever you say, dear.
Well, people in this town are so standoffish compared to Riverton.
No, they're not. This is just a smaller place, and people have to work harder to make a living. They don't have time to hang around town talking to you.
Well, she didn't have to be so nasty to us about running this store for her. We're doing her a favor.
Now, there. She gave us a job. She's trusting us with this business when no one else would help.
Well, she still treats us like dirt.
I thought you said the people you bought it from left a lot of furniture.
There's a table and chairs.
No one can sit in those chairs.
And there's a bed.
I am not sleeping on that. It looks like mice are living in there.
I'll put some new straw on it. Fine, I'll get you a new bed.
No, I'll get it.
Well, I'll go out to the field and I'll cut some new straw.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah. Get me some clean water.
Yes, dear.
Hey, Tate?
Coming!
Could you get me some more water, please?
Yes, dear.
Thank you, honey.
No smoking in here.
Two cans of beans and 2 pounds of coffee.
You need me to grind that coffee for you?
I usually just use a rock.
You've been on the trail long?
Seems like all my life.
Oh, what's your name, stranger, and where are you headed?
John Scott. Just an old man passing through.
Well, you look like you've got a hoot and holler left in you. Where are you from?
Original Indiana. But I left there years ago, after my parents died.
Indians?
No. Fever.
That's a terrible way to go.
I don't want to talk about it.
Horace lost his first wife to the fever.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
He hasn't been the same since.
That's right.
Anyway, looking for a friend of mine. I thought he lived here, but he might have moved.
Well, we just moved here ourselves, so I doubt we're going to be much help.
I guess you don't know where I'd find my friend. His name's Tate Butler.
Tate Butler? His name is Smith now, and he moved to Riverton.
No, it's not. Tate Butler got killed in that gunfight?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. That's right. Tate Butler's buried in the cemetery.
You need me to get you anything else?
Cemetery, huh? No. Got everything I need.
What's wrong with you, woman?
He wasn't no gunfighter.
Then why was he asking about Tate? John Scott. What if that was dead shot John Scott?
It doesn't matter who he is.
You better hope he doesn't go to Riverton.
I didn't mean anything.
Well, just keep it quiet. We don't know how it got out.
I don't know nothing.
It's good to see both of you. How do you feel?
Terrible. I just can't get comfortable.
Will it be soon?
I'm supposed to have another month. I just want it to be over. I can't live another month like this. All I do is lie in bed and get fatter.
I would change places with you in a minute.
And I don't look forward to that bumpy wagon ride all the way home either. Coming, I thought I had to pee the whole time. Get back here.
What do you want?
Maybe the trip home will induce labor. I just can't wait for this baby to arrive.
Tate, do you know what to do when she goes into labor?
Well, Doc told me a few things. I'm going to go talk to Bryce.
Honey, don't let your babies grow up to be gunfighters.
God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes it's not what we ask for. Not all of us are meant to be farmers or ranchers or parents. God knows what our true purpose is, and you must not question him. See you next Sunday. How's it going, old man? How's married life treating you?
Oh, it agrees with me. Maybe a little bit too much if you ask Dusty. So, Lucy would really love to have a baby.
We've been trying.
Well, she doesn't need you telling her she can't have a baby in front of the entire congregation in your sermon this morning.
That's not what I meant.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, brother, I'm sorry. But you're a slower draw than I am. It came off as mean. Maybe you could be a little bit more sensitive about her, feelings.
Advice from my newly married big brother?
She was crying.
I didn't see that.
I know you didn't. And I know, because you're up here, you're busy preaching, you're busy with the Lord, and, well, I knew that if you knew, you wouldn't want to hurt her.
Thanks.
Hey, you guys have taught me the family have got to look out for each other. I've got your back, little brother.
Someday, I hope to have yours too.
Well, let's hope you don't have to.
Lucy. You were right. I found God and was in such a hurry to find my brother that I lost my compassion. I'm sorry.
Can I help you?
Looking for Tate Smith.
What do you want with Tate Smith?
We have business together.
Well, that's funny. Because I know Tate Smith real well. I don't know you.
What are you, his daddy?
Not exactly.
I'd appreciate some cooperation. You know where I can find Tate Smith?
What if I was to tell you I was Tate Smith?
I'd say you're a liar. See, Tate Butler, who now calls himself Smith, a lot younger and way better looking than you.
Well, aren't you a rude ray of sunshine? Who sent you?
Nobody sends me anywhere. I'm here to call him out.
You're a gunfighter. Well, keep riding, because nobody here wants to play your game.
Boy, you're dumber than you look. You look. The years have not been kind to you, my friend. Strap it on, Tate Butler. Now!
Catherine?
Tate? I think I'm in labor!
I'll be right there. Good shot, honey.
I still look like this. But you don't look like that anymore. Dead shot.
Tate!
I'm coming. He's dead.
I know he's dead! Can't you see I'm having a baby?
All right, hang on.
Hurry up!
Hold your horses.
Oh.